Aotearoa, and welcome to Tuesday's Economy Watch, where we follow the economic events and trends that affect Aotearoa. I'm David Chaston, and this is the international edition from interest.co.nz. And today we lead with news. The Swiss talks between the US and Iran seem to have made progress overnight, from Iran's point of view at least. The fighting in Lebanon has abated. Oil prices have fallen following the 60 days peace deal roadmap is still in place. To keep the momentum, the US Treasury Department has agreed it will not enforce their sanctions on the production, delivery and sale of Iranian oil for at least these 60 days. But of course, Iran has been selling oil before and after these sanctions, although it just got easier for them. Having noted that news, ship traffic in the Strait of Hormuz has in fact changed little so far. Over 400 ships are waiting for confirmed safety before their owners will move them, and in turn they are waiting for insurers to price their cover at more normal levels. In the US, the Fed is actively assessing how its global dominance in financial markets can be enhanced by linking US Treasuries to US dollar stablecoins. And staying in the US, we should probably note that Alan Greenspan, who led the Fed from 1987 to 2006, has died, aged 100. His legacy is controversial, being the originator of, quote, whatever it takes, unquote, also known as the Greenspan put, and which many say led to the ensuing real estate bubbles worldwide. Canada's May CPI came in at 3.2%, higher than expected, and the most since December 2023. Driving that rise was fuel costs, of course. On a core basis, this inflation is running at 2.2%, and about what was expected and only marginally different to April's level. And the Chinese central bank has kept its key lending rates, their loan prime rates, at record lows for a 13th straight month in its June review. Chinese economic momentum has recently spluttered, delivering mixed economic data, so this cautious no change was widely expected. Meanwhile, China's foreign direct investment indicates significant struggles in attracting and keeping investors from outside the country. On a year-to-date basis, FDI fell 8.3% in yuan terms, down 3.1% in US dollar terms. But the May activity is much weaker, coming in at just a third of year-ago levels, and the net was a very minor $6.3 billion US dollars this year. So far in 2026, these levels are the weakest in at least 10 years, probably longer, continuing a trend that is off its 2022 peak. They often talk about, quote, opening up, unquote, but for the past 3 years they're being shunned, and those initiatives are failing. In Europe, consumer sentiment has recovered some in June after their deeply negative fall in May, but it is only a minor recovery and remains deeply negative. In Australia, their housing market is slowing noticeably. This past week and weekend, their auction clearance rate fell below 50% and to its lowest in 6 years. In Brisbane, it got as low as 33%. In Sydney, it was 47.4%. In Melbourne, it was 50.6%. Prices are in a falling trend too. And in spite of the full court press vested business interests have made against recent Canberra budget moves that affect housing, it looks like voters approve. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 4.51%, up 2 basis points from yesterday, and the price of gold is held at $4,180, up a net $25 from yesterday. Silver's at $65.50, up 50 cents from yesterday. And oil prices are down $4 at just under $73.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just on $77.50 a barrel. Hormuz transits are staying modest, with up to 10 crude or product tankers exiting over the past 24 hours, 3 dark with transponders off, and 10 were entering for new loads. Most are ships heading for China and India. The Kiwi dollar is down 30 basis points from this time yesterday at just on 57.1 US cents. Against the Aussie, we're also down 30 basis points at 81.6 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're staying lower at just on 50 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just over 60.9, which is down 30 basis points from yesterday, and the lowest since November 2025. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $63,388, and up 0.4% from yesterday. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been moderate, at just on plus or minus 1.8%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora. I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.